Hello, my lovely Libras. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your April 2020 general reading. So I have no intention whatsoever for this. Love does come out sometimes, but so could your well-being. I do have a health section in this one, as well as just career and whatever else. So we shall see what comes out. I'm already getting messages, so I will make my intro short and sweet. This is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personals. It's on my community tab as well as my website. And please don't forget to check me out on Patreon. Go over there and support your girl. Thank you to everyone who has already supported me over there. I extend my monthly love readings and I do extra things over there. I am not extending these general readings. It takes a lot of time. It's like doing a double reading whenever I do extendeds, because I don't take content away from you on YouTube, so it's like doing two different readings. But I will do some extra stuff in light of that. Thank you for all your support, for everyone who has liked the videos. Excuse me. The most liked readings will be done first. Moving forward, I was going to do that this time around, but I did some bonus readings, so I've already done Scorpio and who the hell else did I do? Aries. And Pisces was in third place. I haven't done theirs yet, but I'm going to, so instead of doing their readings first, I just did some bonuses. But anyways, and I might do that every month. It all depends on the time that I have available to do this. So I haven't done Pisces bonus reading yet because actually out of all the zodiac signs, the only negative people that I've had to block were on Pisces readings. So I'm not very pleased with that. I think there was one other sign, but it wasn't the majority of them, and I don't want to punish all the Pisces, obviously, but I don't know. I got a hair across my ass because of it, so it is what it is. I wasn't feeling it. And today my energy was just blah. I mean, I ended up curling my hair and doing my makeup just to try to pull myself out of this funk that I'm in. And the whole time I'm in it, I'm like, is this even my energy? Like, because I can't think of anything that's going on. No, it was Taurus's energy. I was sitting in it, and after I did their reading, I was slowly phased out of it. And I'm like, yep, that's exactly what I needed to do. So I know it's 10 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time, in the U.S., but I just felt the urge to do a reading, and I was going to do a bonus reading with, like, all the signs on Patreon. I said, fuck it. I'm doing Libra, because that's what I'm feeling. Because I did this for Taurus, too, because I have these Dove chocolates, and they are dark chocolate, salted caramel, like sea salted caramel. Oh, my God. They're like crack, I swear. I'm addicted. Oh, post warning. I use bad language, so if you don't like it, there's the door. See you later. Bye. I really hope you stay, though. But if you get offended, it is what it is. And I talk about touchy subjects, so when I get into the health section, if I see anything, I do tend to go into details. So if, like, that type of stuff bothers you, maybe turn off the volume, skip over that part, whatever, because we talk about everything on here, because it's life, and life is messy sometimes, and it can be disgusting at times too. I was a firefighter for 5 years, and there isn't much I haven't seen, so it doesn't really faze me much. Plus I started going to school for nursing, and my kids were little, so I had to switch gears, and then I went into business, and I have my hair license. I'm a Jill of all trades, but my point by saying that is just shit like that doesn't bother me. And if you're a mother, usually piss, shit, and puke doesn't bother you because you're used to it. You get pissed on all the time. Anywho, back to my chocolates. I go from chocolates and being deliciousness to fucking shit and piss. Anyways, welcome to my channel, people. They have these sayings in them, and I was drawn to do Taurus's reading because of the energy, and that little message was for them. And this one made me think of Libra. That's who popped in my head, so this message is for you. It says, live your life every day with no regrets. It'll be worth it. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's my little dove. Fucking focus. There we go. My little dove chocolate message to you, from me to you. Live with no regrets. And it's funny that that Libra popped in my head with this. Live your life every day with no regrets. It'll be worth it. Because I do feel like there's some regrets here. I did feel that for Taurus too, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Taurus or not. They had heavy Scorpio in their reading. I feel like it's not necessarily regrets that I'm feeling. For some of you it could be. I feel sad, actually. I feel very sullen. And it's not like boo-hoo crying tears sad. For some of you it could be, but I don't even feel like depression. I just feel like I'm kind of down right now. I'm being nostalgic and thinking of a past person, a past situation. It could even be a past relationship. And I'm not saying that you want an ex back or anything like that. It's just I feel like I'm taking a stroll down memory lane, and it's kind of jogging up some emotions, some suppressed emotions that, I didn't think I thought I was over. I thought I processed it. I didn't know that I would get so emotional looking at photographs or just old love notes, just memories in general. And for some of you, I don't even feel that this was a love interest that you're thinking about. Some of you are thinking about somebody who passed away. Could have been a friend, someone in your family, mother, father, grandparent, aunt, uncle, sister, brother, cousin, whatever. It's different for every single one of you. I just heard sister. I just heard cousin. I just heard grandfather. So, there are many of you that watch this, so it could be for those three could be coming forward for you. Excuse me. I do feel... okay, I have to say this because I'm hoping it makes my voice come back. I feel that one of you, a Libra out there, I could be talking to a cross watcher too, but this is a message for one person. When I was talking about remembering somebody who passed away, this could have been a fatherly figure, or he just told me uncle, but it could be, I don't know if it's your uncle, your great uncle. I don't know how it would work through the family lines. It's either an uncle, it's a male. It's an older gentleman. He passed away from emphysema or COPD. I feel like it was emphysema. He might have been misdiagnosed and they thought it was COPD or something, but it was emphysema. I feel oxygen tanks. I feel like I'm having a hard time breathing. I don't feel like he passed away recently. I feel like this is someone that you held close to your heart. You're very, you have very fond memories of this man, whoever he is to you, whoever I'm talking to. I'm sorry for your loss, my condolences, but I feel like he's been gone for a while. Like it didn't just happen. But he was a heavy smoker, 30 plus years. He just told me 35, so 35 or more. And I even feel like he would sneak a cigarette here or there, even while he was on oxygen and after his diagnosis. Like, it's like the damage has already been done. Like, that type of attitude he's very funny. He's very boisterous. He has a very loud voice. But I feel like that's how you would know him. His laugh, he had a very loud... His laugh was funny. Like, when I hear it in my head, his laugh is the type of laugh that would make you laugh just because he's laughing. Like, it's just comical. And it's very deep. He's very loud. I feel like if you had a family function or he's just sitting in the room, you can hear him over everybody else. And part of it was because he was going deaf, but I feel like he was always very boisterous. He's very funny. He thinks he's a fucking comedian. I feel like there were things that he wished he could have done in life that he didn't get a chance to do. And I feel like the reason why he's coming forward right now is if this is resonating, and the message he's sending might resonate with a lot of you, but it's intended for one specific person. I just heard the name Linda. I don't know if he was married to a Linda, if your name is Linda. But anyways, Linda. So the message that he wanted to get across, because I said that there were things that he wanted to do that he didn't get to do, and I do feel like his life was cut short by 10 to 15 years. So he was in his 60s, I want to say, when he passed away. This is the message, this Dove chocolate. It's basically live with no regrets. Like, live each day like it's your last. I feel like there's a goal, there's a dream, there's something that Linda or whoever, that some of you, most of you probably, that you want to do, but you keep putting it off. Because I have this responsibility, I have that responsibility, I'm a mother, moms can't do this, I gotta wait till my kids grow up. I just feel like there's excuse after excuse after excuse to not achieve this goal. It could have to do with art, writing, poetry. I'm getting that a lot. For a lot of people, we have multiple signs in our chart, so that very well could be why I keep getting similar messages. But I feel, it could be painting, it could be drawing. Hell, it could be diamond art, like right here. My friend Ronnie made this, and he didn't make it for me, but, well, I inspired him to get diamond art, because I was doing mine, and he likes tedious things. So he ended up making it, and he was showing me the progression, and he saved it for me, and it was very sweet. And then my friend Kyla made this for me. It looks better with light behind it, but it's mosaic. It's all glass. It's based off from a drawing that I did for my channel. It should be in the little box in the corner of each video, but it's like a willow tree that's kind of whimsical with a rose in the middle, and I'm still working on the design, but it came out beautiful. And these are all things that, people want to do in their spare time. Like, this was just a fun project that he wanted to do to kill time, but with Kyla, she has a passion for art. I don't know what her zodiac sign is. I don't even know if she ever told me. But anyways, since she did this piece and posted it, she's actually built up a little business for herself now, and that's beautiful, and it all stemmed from something she loves. And I feel like you guys could do something like that, and that's why I'm telling you this. So basically, I don't know, I just heard the name George too, so hey George, if there's a George out there watching, or if this guy's name is George, Grandpa George, Uncle Georgie. Anyways, just live with no regrets. If there's something you want to do it. What if tomorrow never comes? Start that project today. Stop putting it off, that's what I feel. So, the overall message, or energy cards, whatever you want to call them, I have for you, my dears. What I was going to say before I do this is, some of you are obviously grieving the loss of somebody, thinking about it because of memories. Others of you, it's someone that you, held dear. You held them close to your heart, in a love capacity. Some of you, this is like a missed opportunity with somebody. Like, I feel like they could have expressed their feelings to you, and you could have half-assed expressed your feelings to them. I feel like you might have told them that you liked them, or that you could like them, and then kind of retracted your statement. Or somebody did this to you. I feel like somebody's thinking about a missed opportunity. Like, this could have blossomed into something really beautiful, and I'm kind of regretful that I didn't move forward with it. I feel like you still have time. So if you're thinking it's a missed opportunity, get out of that mindset. Just try again. That's what I hear. So, yeah, you guys are just being very nostalgic. So we have number 36. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. And I feel like this has to do with the whole death talk and memory lane thing, whether somebody died or not. Because sometimes with missed opportunities, and when we feel regretful over shit like that, or wishing we could have made something work, wishing that we didn't break up with someone, whatever the circumstances. And people, someone in your energy might be feeling this way towards you, Libra, if you're not feeling that way. But, excuse me, I feel like this card is representing all of that. It's like you'll make it through this, you'll get past this, because there are no coincidences, there are no mistakes in life. Things happen for a reason, because it's either a lesson or a blessing. And sometimes those lessons, once we learn them, the people that we miss, that we hold dear, come back around. So just because you missed an opportunity in the past doesn't mean it's not going to present itself again. If you really want something bad enough, or you really want someone bad enough, open your mouth, express yourself, communicate. Communication is key. You're great at communicating, Libra. You're intelligent, you think things through, you weigh your options, you bring balance to people's lives. But it's funny that you balance other people's lives, but you have a very hard time balancing your own. I feel like it's just because you give and give and give, and you're very generous and you're very kind, and you just want to see people happy. But you need to remember that you need to be happy. Don't neglect yourself. You need to give to you in order to have the scales be balanced. Like, you can't give everything you have away. I feel like a lot of you are being very generous with your time now, because you weren't before, and that could be a regret. So you're trying. I feel like a lot of the things that you didn't do in the past, you're trying to do now. You're very conscientious of what you didn't do before, especially when it comes to relationships, whether they're love relationships, relationships with family members, or even platonic friendship relationships. I feel like you're trying to right your wrongs. You're seeing your own mistakes, and that's a beautiful thing, because a lot of people don't look at things from other people's perspectives, and you might be doing this introspection and trying to put yourself in other people's shoes, because somebody might have done something to you that triggered this. I don't know. I feel like it didn't just come out of thin air. I feel like you were triggered by someone or something. Could even be the world events that are going on right now. But I feel that there's a creative spark inside of you, and you need to let it flow. You need to be free with your creativity. And then we have all in the golden afternoon: inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. I feel like a lot of the shit that you've gone through in your life, a lot of the struggles, the hardships, the lessons, the regrets, death even, I feel like all of that is your muse, and you need to use that in your creativity, in whatever this endeavor is, and whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to do, even if it's writing, painting, singing, fucking dancing, choreography, whatever, because choreography is an art form all in itself, and it's very expressive as well. I just feel like you want to express what's been bottled up. Some of you just might want to get in touch with your creative side because you have a lot of free time and you want to make gifts for people. Hell, you can start now and make a bunch of gifts for people for Christmas, for fuck's sake. Some of you are knitters. Some of you want to, make stockings, the long ones that go up to your thighs. Those are fucking kick-ass, by the way. I would like a pair if you do knit or crochet. I have been trying to get my hands on some forever. Anyways, so that's an idea for you. I do have a P.O. box, wink wink, nudge nudge. Anyways, drawing, nails even. I mean, hell, I've had my creative spark going. Like, I did a little ombre on my nails and got some bling going on. They're not the greatest ever, but they're cute. I don't know, they're whatever, it's not really showing. But anyways, making jewelry, I don't know, I almost feel like you want to do, there was something that you used to do when you were younger that you found very fun, and nobody really took it serious. when you were doing it, and I feel like you didn't even take it seriously because it was just a hobby. You could literally make money at it now, but even if you don't, I feel like it will be a great outlet for you. So I'm going to shut my fucking face now, and we are going to move on. I'm going to put them right there. Actually, I'm going to put them down because their eyes, the way the lighting is, those look creepy as fuck, just going to say. So, hopefully this reading cheers you up a bit, and for whoever's feeling kind of numb and sad, because I don't feel like I want to cry. I feel alone. You know, even when there's people around, that lonely feeling, like, I feel like that's the saddest feeling in the world, is when you have people around but you feel alone. You feel like nobody cares. And I want you to know that people do care. There's just, I feel like their priorities are elsewhere. So you might not be a main priority in someone's life right now, or in, like, with the people that you're around, and it's not that they don't love you or they don't care or they don't want anything to do with you. I feel like they just have a lot of other responsibilities right now. And no, that's not an excuse, but don't get too down on yourself, because I feel like this is just a lull. This is just a moment in time, and it will pass. Entertain yourself with some creative hobbies, just craft time. Even do cross stitching, for fuck's sake. So, okay, like I said, this is just a catch-all reading. The overall energy at the bottom of the deck, I did pre-shuffle, is the Ten of Wands. This is feeling burdened. It's a lot of work. I feel like you've put a lot of work into something and you don't feel like it's paying off. And that might be where this sullen kind of energy, the blahness, is coming from. So if we're talking about work, I feel like a lot of you are getting fed up at work. I don't feel like it's that you're not getting recognized for your achievements, for your time, energy, and effort. And I do feel like for the Libras I'm talking to, you are getting paid a decent amount of money. You know, we could always get paid more. I just don't feel like it's promotion time, and with everything going on, you know, that might be extended a little bit, but I don't feel like that's your concern, because I feel like those of you who this message applies to, you are, you know, you're pretty comfortable financially, like your stability isn't the issue. You're just not happy at work. I feel like there's a lot of drama going on. So coworkers are at each other's throats, you know, just the fucking gossip and he said, she said bullshit. I feel like HR even is getting involved. If you guys don't know what HR is, it's human resources. Some of you might even work in human resources, because Libras are that would be a very good profession for them, because it's kind of like mediation, basically, counseling, shit like that. I just feel like there's other people's problems that you're either having to resolve. My head's tingling. Yep. You're either having to help people solve their problems at work. I mean, hell, that could be your job if you work in HR, or if you are a mediator in the courts when it comes to divorces and, you know, civil matters, counseling, therapists, shit like that. I just feel like you guys would be very good at that, and some of you actually do that for a living. But something's very stressful. It's out of the norm. I feel like you're just at your wit's end. And then we have the Three of Pentacles after that. Yeah, this is at work. It's on a project, so it could be there's a very stressful project going on, and I feel like the team members that are involved in this project are not seeing eye to eye. You might be heading up the project, and even if you're not, it's almost like, will you guys just agree on something? Let's agree to disagree, and you do this, Tony, you do this, Trisha, you do this, fucking Jackie, and we'll put it all together at the end. Like, just shut your face and put your head down and do your fucking job. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of tension in the workplace, because even though this is in the upright, I feel like not everybody is getting along, because these two look like they're kind of talking it out, hashing shit out, trying to figure things out, and this one's off in la la land looking at what other people are doing, not paying attention to the task at hand. So either you are the one that's like, oh, I can't deal with this, and you're focused on everything but what you need to be focused on, or it's pissing you off because you're having to pick up the slack because you have coworkers who are not staying focused. So I feel like it's very stressful at work right now. And we have the Chariot reverse. This is not moving forward. And I feel like it's difficult to move forward with this work project or at work to get past whatever this issue is, because not everybody is agreeing. Part of the problem could be because whatever company you work for, there could be multiple locations and they're spread out. So like say one location is in one state and then another one's in another state, and so on and so forth, and they all have to collaborate and kind of stick to the same guidelines and policies, procedures, and whatever, and it's kind of a clusterfuck right now. Or trying to get a hold of your boss or a manager or supervisor is really difficult because of what's going on right now. Others of you could be having a hard time finding work. If you own your own business, things are not moving forward like they used to. It's almost like you're at a standstill because work isn't coming in like it usually did. You're not getting the orders that you wanted, or that you usually received. I feel like work is kind of dying down. You have more time on your hands, more free time, but that also doesn't help with your income, you know what I mean? So some of you could be worried that your business might go under or that things won't pick back up. I wouldn't worry too much, because I feel like this is just a bump in the road because of what's going on, and things will pick up and increase. I don't feel like your business is going to go under if you own your own business. Some of you might be laid off right now because of what's going on, and you're wondering if the company's going to hire you back or if you're going to have to find another job. I just heard communications, so I don't know if you worked in communications or if you're going to do that temporarily, but I feel like that's a job that you wouldn't like. So just be careful with the whole telemarketing, cold call type jobs. Yeah, it's nice in the meantime, but I feel like it would stress you out more because it would almost be like grievances, people calling with problems, and you'd have to resolve them. That could be what I'm seeing here, and it's going to make you feel stuck and you're not going to like it. Yeah, you just don't know what direction to go in right now. I feel like a lot of you just feel kind of stuck. There's this just kind of standstill energy that I'm feeling right now. So let's see, what is the main energy for Libras in love, life, career, whatever? Because obviously we covered career for some. And I know not all these messages will resonate with every single one of you, but with these general readings, sometimes one message might be for you and the rest could be for somebody else. Like, just take what fits because it does kind of bounce around a bit. And obviously not every message is for one specific person because these messages vary. So we have the Four of Cups reversed, not wanting to miss an opportunity. I said that with these overall messages, or before I even flipped those cards over, like feeling a sense of regret, worrying about missing an opportunity, or some of you just might be worried that you did miss an opportunity with somebody. I feel this in a love capacity. So some of you might be kind of sad, thinking that somebody isn't interested in you anymore because you waited too long. Maybe you didn't express your feelings, or they just weren't reciprocated at the time. It's almost like shitty timing. I feel like if that's the case, reach out. Message that person, call that person, because I feel like you would be pleasantly surprised. This is just you assuming that it's a missed opportunity, or this is them assuming it's a missed opportunity with you, because I feel like you'd be very happy to hear from this person, or they'd be happy to hear from you, because I feel like there's more to this story. This story isn't over, so don't freak out. This could also pertain to work as well. Feeling like you missed the boat on a dream job, on something you really want to do, even if it's just a hobby, like when I was talking about being creative. Don't miss this opportunity right now. it's almost like the universe is giving you guys a little bit of a break so that you do have free time so you can create, which is beautiful. Then we have the Six of Cups reversed. This is something from the past. So yeah, this is a past missed opportunity, or that it's an opportunity that you thought passed you by from the past, possibly with a past person. Then we have the Five of Wands. This is conflict, not seeing eye to eye, being very conflicted on if you should talk to someone, if you shouldn't, if you should move forward, or if you should stay put. Should you start this project? Should you not? Should you wait to see if you're going to be, if your company that you work for is going to hire you back, or should you just stay on unemployment and find something else? Is this person going to be combative if you reach out to them? I just feel all these what ifs. So you're very internally conflicted about a past situation. I just heard memorial too. So there could be conflict in the family for some of you, or for someone, revolving a memorial, memorializing somebody. Like, I don't know if this was a family member who passed away in the military, because I see that MIA, the missing in action, the black flag waving. So I don't know if they ever came home or not, and I feel like there might be fighting or arguing among family members. Like, you know, you might be trying to be more reasonable or rational and saying, you know, like, it's been X amount of years, they're not going to come back, you know, I want to set up a memorial. And then you've got other family members keeping the hope alive, saying, like, no, that so-and-so is going to come back, they're not dead, don't bury them before, you know, before we know. And I feel like this is something that you might never know. And if this is the case, I really do not feel that the body is going to ever be recovered, and I'm very sorry to say that. That sucks, and I want to cry right now. I really feel like I'm tearing up. But I feel like, Libra, if it's your idea to set up the memorial, if nobody agrees with you, just do it on your own. They can follow suit later down the line, but you can present it in a way that's saying, I'm not saying that so-and-so is dead and buried and they're never coming back. I just want to set up a place so that we can go send our love and prayers and whatever out to the universe, out to this person, in hopes that they do come back. So present it in a way like that so that there's less conflict. It's almost like finding that common ground so that you can get your way, basically, and you can still memorialize that person. But that's only one message. Yeah, because I feel like there's somebody, the patriarch of the family. This is the Emperor reversed. It could be an Aries or a Taurus. But regardless of that, this is somebody who likes to be in charge. They tend to be very controlling. So I feel like this is an older man in your family with that whole memorial scenario, who's kind of dictating what direction you guys go in with that. And that's probably why there's so much conflict. But do what you feel is necessary, Libra, in that situation. But yeah, most of you, it's just a missed opportunity that you're fearing that somebody might have given up on. We have the Two of Swords reversed, having clarity and wanting to work on things. So I feel like this is kind of an aha moment, realizing that you gave up too soon, or they're realizing that they gave up too soon, and now that you have more clarity, more information on the situation, or they want to collaborate with you. They want to see where this could go. But this is a wounded warrior, the Nine of Wands. They're still a little guarded, or you are. Whoever feels that this is a missed opportunity is kind of on edge. Like, are they going to accept my message? Are they going to talk to me? Are they going to fight with me? Are they going to be mad at me? Are they going to want to do this? Like, so this person, either you or whoever you're thinking about, definitely fears rejection. There's abandonment issues with this too, but I feel like one of you wants to put on your big girl, big boy pants, something like that, and let your walls down and come in and say something, because you're just not satisfied right now. It's almost like, I just need to know. You would be my wish fulfillment, and I would be ecstatic if this, if we could work together, if you would give me a chance, if we could date, if we could collaborate, whatever. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I just need to know. So if it's a no, I'll move on. I'll, mourn the loss of this missed opportunity, this connection, or I'll be happy. You just need to know. You want to be able to move forward and close out this cycle of just not knowing. So I feel like there's changes coming. Can I get more for the Four of Cups reverse, please, by Libra? I feel like it's coming. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, collaboration, working together. Some of you, this is a job. You're just worried that someone isn't going to work with you. Whether we're talking about work or a missed opportunity in love. I feel like arguments in family too. It's almost like you wanting to go out and do something for yourself, even if it's creative or whatever it is, and people are like your family members, like your mother or something, or there's a naysayer around you and it's in your family that's like, oh, you won't succeed at that, that's not worth doing. Or you could have said that to somebody, and I just feel like my dreams are being shattered because I don't feel supported. So whoever's not supporting you, ignore what they're saying, because it's your life. Like that old dude, Uncle Georgie, whoever he was that was here, like he said, live with no regrets. You just live like tomorrow won't come. Just do it. We have the Five of Swords. It's a lose-lose situation. You can't please everyone. So just do what makes you happy, basically. Because I feel like a lot of you feel defeated in this situation. Like this person, your love interest, isn't going to take you back, isn't going to accept your offer, isn't going to move forward. Nobody is on board with your creative projects or ideas. It's almost like you're going to have to go it alone because you feel like nobody really wants to work with you. But there are some of you will find partnerships in work or people to collaborate with, like-minded people. I just feel like you're surrounded by people who like to have the upper hand, like those types of people that are always right, even when they're fucking wrong. So it's almost like just cut your losses and remove yourself from that situation, from people like that. Exactly. Move away from people who are like that. Alright, so let's see. What led us up to this point, Libra? What got us here? So why it's all happening? What got Libra to this point? Not moving on. We have the Six of Swords reversed, so this is kind of sticking around. I feel like not changing a situation. This is old habits. It's refusing to move on from the past. So some of you, if we're talking about love and a missed opportunity in love, some of you were kind of going backwards to a past person, to an ex, staying on that karmic wheel and staying in the drama because it was comfortable. It was almost like being complacent. It is being complacent. So that's what brought you up to this potential missed opportunity, or thinking that. We have the Page of Cups because somebody had made a love offer to you. Somebody had told you how they felt about you, and I feel like it fell on deaf ears. You rejected it because you were stuck on something else or someone else. So you really didn't offer emotion to that person, and now you're kind of regretting it. But I don't feel like it's too late. I really don't. Some of you really need to relocate. And some of you... Okay. I feel like some of you need to relocate, but you're comfortable where you're at. It's like you know the area. You know people in the town. You've grown up in this area. It's like you do have a love, an emotional attachment to the area that you live in, but I feel that in order to grow and expand, you need to take a risk and get out of that bodunk town. I feel that for some of you. Some of you actually did move. You didn't move out of the state or out of the general area. You might have moved an hour away tops from where you were living, from what you knew. And it's growing on you. You're glad that you did take that step to make that change in your life. Some of you are considering moving closer to somebody that you have your eyes on. We have the Two of Pentacles, but you're still in the deciding phase. It's like, should I talk to this person? Should I reach out? Should I tell them that I'm reconsidering their initial offer? Is it too late? Or I feel like you just want to be honest with somebody. Or should I stay in this town? Should I move? Should I stay at this job? Or should I leave? Should I look for other work? Like, you're kind of toying with a bunch of ideas. Because you're just not fucking happy with whatever you're doing. Wherever you're at, there's just a lot of stress. It's almost like I get that there's got to be more to life than this. That's what I keep hearing. Like, I see so-and-so so happy doing this, that, or the other. Or I see this person going after their dreams and, they're fulfilled. Yeah, it was a struggle. It's not all peaches and cream, like, to get to that point, but they're doing it. And I want to do that. So I feel like there's something that you've wanted to do for a very long time that you kept putting on hold. You kept making excuses like, I gotta wait till my kids grow up. I gotta wait for this. I gotta wait for that. No, you don't. Life is short. Stop fucking waiting, Libra. Make a damn choice, because now we have a decision. This is changing course. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. Not working on something. You have made the decision to not work on whatever this creative endeavor is, whatever this project is, whatever this relationship is, whatever it is that you want to do that you're not doing, that you're making excuses for. You've made this decision in the past to just not do it, and I feel like you're revisiting it now. You want to work on it because you're not happy. Yeah, it's not fulfilling. With the Ten of Pentacles reversed, I feel like you decided not to work on it in the past because you felt like it wouldn't be stable. You built up your money. I feel like for who I'm talking to, you've got some money in your savings. Work 2 jobs, work a part-time job, start the project. You don't have to quit your job today. Just start working towards your goals if we're talking about going out on your own or doing something, building up for that retirement plan, you know what I mean? I feel like this is something you could do on the side while you're working, and it could become more full-time, closer towards retirement or for retirement, and it would be stable. But you kept putting it off because you need to pay this bill, that bill, you need to pay for college for your kid, or this or that or whatever. But now is the time for this new creative endeavor, this new beginning. This is something you're passionate about. It could be this person, or it could be this job or this project. I feel like you're revisiting it. Man, I am just yapping away. Can I get more on the Six of Swords reversed with the Page of Cups, please? For what brought Libra up to this point? I can't even believe I'm not even that far in, and when I get messages, I want to keep talking. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's in the reverse, but that's just the energy. You could have placements in that, or not. Could be dealing with one too, not necessarily. But this is being overly emotional. I feel like this is sitting in the drama, not being happy. I feel like you weren't satisfied with the offer that was made to you in the past with this missed opportunity person that you're kind of revisiting and hoping that it's not a missed opportunity. You're upset now and kind of sullen, thinking that it could be. I feel like they were upset when they found out that you were just gonna kind of stay put and not move forward with them after they were vulnerable and kind of let their guard down. Oh, I saw the Seven of Wands reversed before, and that's why I was going to point to it. But they were vulnerable with you, but you weren't with them. We have the Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like this person had been waiting for you for a long time. And they didn't know it was you specifically, but waiting for someone like you. And then that's why, they took this risk and made a love offer to you, and you kind of rejected them because the timing was off and your head was somewhere else and your heart was somewhere else, and whatever the reason was. But they were kind of upset because when you arrived, you rejected them. We have the Ace of Cups. You were the love. You're the love of a lifetime for whoever this is. And I feel like you're seeing that now. Suddenly, with the Tower here, could be a Scorpio that you're in love with. Or that's in love with you, Libra. I feel like they would consider starting over with you. And I feel like you're so regretful right now. But there's a sudden change in this because there's a sudden decision. And you're releasing yourself because you're seeing things from this person's perspective. So you're no longer staying stuck in the past. You're no longer sitting in that boat, just sitting in the drama, watching your life pass you by. I feel like this is, boom, I am going to jump off this fucking pole and I'm making moves now. So I feel like that's what is necessary and that's what you're going to do. There's sudden change here. And this is a sudden reconciliation. So I really feel that the wait is over with this person. You might be fearing that it's a missed opportunity and that you're going to come out on the losing end, but you'll never know if you don't try. And I really feel like this person will actually reconcile with you. I don't feel like it's going to be a missed opportunity. You just need to try. Don't let it be one again. So what is Libra thinking about, please? What's heavily on Libra's mind? This is also a final decision, a sudden final decision on this creative idea, on moving forward with what you love. Because you know you're just not happy with what you're currently doing. And you need, I feel like there's more to life than this. There just is. No, I don't feel those. What is Libra thinking about? Thank you. Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. This is making a decision, finally having clarity. So you know what direction you want to go in. You know who you want. You know who you love. You know where you want to live. Well, I don't know about where, but I know that you know that you want more, that you want to move somewhere else, basically. I feel like there's locations, like, for example, you might not know the exact town or city that you want to live in, but you know you want to live by the ocean or, you know, something like that, or on a beach or in the mountains. Like, you know the area that you want to be in, but I feel like you don't want to make that final decision until you figure out what's going on with this lover, this love interest. Because you want to do that with this person. I feel like if you're going to get a cabin in the fucking woods, you want to do it with them. It's like, I feel like I want to build my life with somebody. It's like, I've built my life up to this point. You know, I've had this failed relationship, that failed relationship. I've had to pick up the pieces, do it on my own. You know, I built up my own stability, my own independence. Now it's my turn. I want to follow my dreams, and I want to paint. I want to make mosaics. I want to write a fucking novel, and I want to move to into my dream house and build and have my dream life with my dream person. And you have that person in mind. You have that clarity. You just don't know if they will accept your offer of love, because now we have the Ace of Cups reversed. We have it in the upright down here, and this is what you're unsure about. This is also self-love. You're loving yourself and giving to you, and in turn that's making you more attractive to other people. You're enjoying the moment. You're stopping and smelling the flowers, and you're seeing how beautiful life is, and that there's more to life than just the 9-to-5 grind and being a robot and just doing this fucking those repetitive motions. It's stepping outside of that cycle, doing something different. You're getting your confidence back. You're feeling powerful. You're in your power. And I feel like you're being recognized for that. You're trying to resurrect something with this person. So what is this clarity, please? And Libra's thoughts. I almost feel like this one's for you, Dad. This one's for you, Mom. This one's for you, Grandpa. You know, whoever passed away that you held close to your heart, that you're thinking about, if that's the case for you. You want to make them proud. And you're realizing that you not living your life and you not being confident and you not enjoying the moment is not living your life. It's not making them proud. So that's the change that you're making. We have the Ten of Swords reversed. This is past betrayals, an ending, a past ending. We have the Sun, clarity, happiness. I feel like this is finally having clarity on lessons and blessings. This is what this is. It's thinking about, you know, why you've gone through this struggle, that struggle, dealt with these shitty people, why certain people have crossed your path or come into your life. So it's reflecting on the past and all the lessons that you've learned. And have you learned them? So you're thinking this to yourself. Have I learned this? Yes, I did. I'm never going to date a person who does this or the other. You know, I know what I want in love. I know what I need in life. I know what type, how I should be treated, whether it's at work or by my family members, my friends, or a lover. Like, you know what you need. You know what you want and you know what you need. And you know that this person does provide a sense of fulfillment and happiness for you. You're just gaining clarity on shit that no longer serves you and the things that you want and what you deserve, basically. And you're making a choice. And I feel like if you don't be too worried, because even if this person does reject you, you still got it going on. Then you'll know. You'll have that clarity and you can move forward with somebody who won't reject you. But I don't feel like they will. So if you're worried about that, I really feel like it's going to move forward in a positive way. You're going to get what you want, Libra. I really feel like you are, because this is my yes card. This is going to move forward. I feel like the both of you needed this in-between time, because it was part of a lesson for you, and it was closing out karma, and it was almost like learning that you don't need somebody, but it's nice to have them, especially if they add value to your life and they don't take it away. Because I feel like you might have been hung up on someone from your past, or just someone in general, who didn't add value. They were a taker. And it was a karmic lesson for you, and it was a fucking hard lesson because your heart was tied to that person. It was very difficult. And now that you've gotten through it, you're having all these realizations, and you want to make this change and move forward. And I feel like you want to tell this newer person. It's someone you've known for a long time. You've known this person since you were probably a child, your younger years. I just feel like longevity here. You weren't always in contact with this person, but it's someone you've never dated. And there was just like, almost like when you had that reconnection, when you saw that person again after X amount of years passed, there was something just sparked inside of you, and you had this like, whoa, there's something special with this connection. But you pushed it aside because you were attached to other things. And this person felt it too. I'm just going to say there was a spark, and it ignited that flame, and it was burning really low, and now it's growing. I feel like it ignited quickly for the other person. That's why they were very vulnerable and open with you. But it was slower. It was a slow burn for you, because you weren't fueling that flame. You were fueling something else from the past. You're having all these, you were ending shit. This is transformation. You're transforming. You're getting off that karmic cycle, like I said. Yay. So let's see what's going on with Libra's health. Health for Libra. I just heard headaches, so some of you might be getting migraines. Some of them, it's just like headaches from allergies and shit, you know. nasal congestion. Some of you might even be getting the, when your nose is plugged up and you still got the like clear, your nose is running the clear shit, but you feel congested and it puts the pressure behind your eyes. It gives you a headache. Some of you, it's just that sinus pressure headache. Others of you, it's a full out fucking migraine. You've been getting them more frequently, and it is being triggered. Those migraines are triggered by your allergies. So get something like Allegra D. You have to go to the pharmacy to get it because it's behind the counter because of all the fucking meth heads out there. So you have to bring your fucking ID and all that bullshit, especially if you're in the U.S. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I feel migraines. I feel allergies and the headache. What I was getting at with the congestion is some of you, your ears are full. Like, they might be getting full with fluid because of your allergies. So you might be feeling like your neck a little bit swollen on the sides, your lymph node areas. Some of you could be experiencing the draining going down your throat, and it might be just irritating. And it's making your ears, it's almost like when you're hearing, it sounds like you're underwater or muffled, and then your ears pop and you're like, whoa, I can hear. So whenever they drain, so that's what's causing muffled hearing and the fullness in your neck. Some of you, thyroid as well. I heard hyperthyroidism. Some of you, it could be hypo because, it's different for everyone. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you have had issues with your thyroid for years and you don't know. You've never been tested for it. Some of you have. So some of you are aware of this, especially I'm talking to my females right now. Some of you are aware of it. Others of you are not. It's different. Like hypo is different than hyper. If it's hyperactive, I believe that's weight loss. I can't remember what the two is, but I believe hyperactive is when it's unexplained weight loss. I believe your mood swings. There's mood swings for both. It's weight gain for hypo. And you can have extra hair growth on your chin, your neck, like just in areas where men grow hair. Basically, it's because your hormones are out of whack. I just heard endometriosis, which can also cause your hormones to be a little out of whack. It's painful as fuck too. So I'm told. I don't have it. It's just basically where your endometrium lining, however you say it, it grows in other places besides your uterus, so you can have mini periods with that lining in multiple places, and it causes pain, cramping, and all that shit. So I feel that. So I feel a lot of hormone issues, fluctuations. Some of you could be premenopausal, like you're in the pre-phase, or you're either right on the precipice of starting it during menopause, and some of you have already, surpassed this, but I feel like some of you are experiencing the menopausal symptoms, and I just heard 55, so you could be anywhere from 54 years old to 58 experiencing this. I feel like you're getting hot flashes, you're very fatigued, but yet you can't fucking sleep. You're just not comfortable because you're hot, then you're cold, then you're sweating, and it's just like, I feel, I'm very irritable, so I feel that's for some of you. That's obviously not for all of you. Alright, what else do we have? Okay, for my men, this is a message for some of my Libra men. I feel like you guys might be dealing with psoriasis. I actually feel that for both men and women. Psoriasis is a skin condition. It's similar to eczema. It's dry patches of skin, but it's worse. It's more scaly than eczema. I mean, there's varying degrees of it. Just like with eczema, you can have a little bit or a lot. And usually with eczema especially, it's more prominent when you're younger and you kind of grow out of it. I mean, it can resurface when you hit a certain age. Or if you're stressed out, or if you're dehydrated, you're not getting enough water and shit like that. But with psoriasis, it doesn't phase out as you age like eczema does usually. It depends on the person and the severity of it, but I feel like for my men, you have it on not only on your scalp. You might be trying to use Head and Shoulders or dandruff shampoo to control it. That's not going to help because it's not dandruff necessarily. It looks like it, but it's flakes of skin because it's psoriasis. There are special ointments and shampoos and things that you can use for that, but surprisingly, oils like BioSilk, things like that, you can buy at Walmart. It's for your hair. It adding oil can actually combat those symptoms. It's just because your skin's drying out so much. But you can also get prescription shampoos and ointments and lotions and shit for your skin. For my females, I feel like your psoriasis issues is on your elbows. I feel near your armpits, like towards your back area, under your breasts is, I feel like you could be getting dry spots under your breast. And especially if you are larger chested and like in the crease of your legs where your panty line is. I also feel for men, it's in your genital area. So if you have like dry skin or red patches on your junk or on your dick, basically, and you're like worried, because some people might think that it's an STD or something. It's not. Go to your doctor anyways, because I'm not a doctor, but I feel like for my Libra men, there's at least one guy out there who has dry skin on his penis, and it doesn't look like dry skin. It looks like it's an inflamed red oval type patch, and it's patches of it. It's psoriasis. Steroid creams help with that. You can get like cortisone creams and shit like that at Walmart, or you can get a steroid cream from your doctor that will clear it up for you so it doesn't look so bad, because it's not only that it looks bad, it's painful. Because psoriasis is painful no matter where it is, if it starts cracking or if there's friction, and obviously your dick, there's friction, whether you're doing it to yourself or your partner's helping you with it. But regardless of that, condoms might help reduce friction. But with the steroid creams, it clears it up, but don't overdo it because it can cause impotence over long periods of time, like if you use it too much. So those are the health concerns that I see, and they're not major, but some people, it's shit that you just don't want to deal with, What are the blockages for Libra? Also, drinking plenty of water will help with a lot of the skin dryness and those conditions, and actually sitting out in the sun. So now that it's warmer weather, if you can go outside and get some vitamin D naturally from the sun, obviously wear sunblock because we don't need any skin cancer or anything like that, but I feel like that will help clear it up for you too. I just feel like whoever's dealing with psoriasis, it's embarrassing for you. You don't like it. Strength, yeah, I'm like, what? Strength reversed. So this is a blockage. It's a lack in confidence. Not feeling like you have the strength or the endurance to push forward. To push forward and make this decision, judgment, because we have it down here. I feel like you're fearing that someone's given up on you, that is their final judgment call with this missed opportunity right here, or potential missed opportunity, because we have the Five of Swords here, which is a lose-lose situation. It's somebody wanting, like, it's one party giving up. I felt like you gave up previously, but you might be fearing that this person has given up on you already, because I don't feel like you guys are talking. Then we have the Emperor reversed at the bottom. This is that controlling energy. So you might have controlled, the dynamic between the two of you in the past, and you're feeling out of control now because it's not really up to you. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. This is not trusting a situation. I feel like because you snuck away in the past to go back to someone from the past, you're afraid that this person has given up on you, that they've made a final judgment call because they don't trust you. I feel like either they don't trust you or you don't trust somebody. You don't trust. There's a situation that you don't trust because of your past. So it just might be internal trust issues, and that's a blockage for you. I feel like if that's the case with this person that you're interested in, you might not be trusting it 100% because you've been taken for a ride in the past. You know, you've dealt with infidelity and, you know, liars, cheaters, whatever. I feel like there's that, but I also feel like you're afraid that this person has made a final judgment call and that they blocked you because they don't trust you. You fear that, yeah, you feel your blockage is literally a block in communication. You've stopped communicating, and I feel like you might have been doing some sneaky shit, Libra, or someone in this situation was, and I almost feel like it was you. It wasn't anything terrible. I just feel like because you snuck away from this connection, you fear that that's what they're doing. That basically the things that you have done and the things that you have said or lied about or hid from this person or people, it's almost like the guilty conscience thing. You're worried that they're gonna do it, or that other people are doing that to you when they're not talking to you, that they're doing something sneaky because that's what you did. I feel like somebody lied, but what's crazy is the lie isn't anything bad. I feel like I lied about my feelings. So Libra, I feel like you hid your feelings from this person. And you're so afraid that they've made a decision to let you go. We have the Lovers reversed with the Four of Pentacles reversed. So your blockage is you're basically fearful that you don't have a second chance. Or a third, whichever. So let's see, external people or factors in this situation. What's going on externally from Libra, for Libra? I feel like you're afraid that history is going to repeat itself. We have the Two of Swords in the upright. This is not having clarity. This is usually it's being like purposefully blindfolding yourself, like forcing yourself not to look at a situation because you don't have all the information. But in this one, she doesn't have a blindfold. She's literally blind. So she's forced to use her other senses to, at least this is the way I interpret it, to get the answers that she seeks to make this decision. So I feel like Libra, you're dealing with somebody who is very intuitive. They're using their psychic abilities, their intuition. I feel like spirit, because with the cat here, cats are the guardians of the underworld. At least that's what the Egyptians believe. I believe it too. And they're psychic within themselves. They can see things that we can't. I feel like externally, this person knows that you're coming back. This decision to move forward with this missed opportunity or potential missed opportunity, the decision falls in your hands. The ball's been in your court for a while, Libra. I feel like this person might have stopped communication because you did your blockage. I feel like you're afraid that this is over, that they don't want to talk to you because they just stopped talking to you. Communication ceased, and you, with the Seven of Swords reversed, you don't know why. They didn't tell you. But I feel like it's because you lied about your feelings. You might have told them that you weren't interested, and it was just because you were going back to the past, whatever the fucking situation was. But this person is psychic. They're very intuitive. They're empathetic. I feel like you have gifts as well, Libra. But they know you're coming back. They knew this wasn't over. They knew that you haven't moved on yet. They feel it. You hadn't moved on from the past, so even though you didn't tell this person that, they knew it. They weren't stupid. So let's see. What is this decision? So they're basically just waiting for you to reach out and talk to them, because they're not going to put their heart on the line again or make themselves vulnerable unless you do it first, because they've already done it. I just heard shuffle, so hold on one second. One or two? That's it? Okay. 2 of Swords, please. They already have clarity, because I almost said reversed. I feel like they're just balls in your court. Strength. Might be dealing with a Leo. Not necessarily. They're holding back. I feel like this person is purposefully holding themselves back. Because they, in order for the scales to be balanced, especially in their eyes, you need to come forward. You need to have the strength. They've already given up, walked away, or made it seem that way. So that is the kind of sneaky energy too. I feel like you both were kind of lying to each other with that, because even though they walked away, they dropped the swords and stopped talking, they still are holding on, because they know that there's more to this connection than meets the eye. They feel it. So they are purposefully holding themselves back, which is an injustice. The scales are not balanced. They're holding themselves back from you. They're keeping themselves stuck, basically, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. It's like, okay, I'm still here. It's because I'm not happy without you. They're not happy without you. They want to work on things with you, but the dynamic between the two of you up till this point has not been working. They don't feel like you see them. You don't give them attention. They feel like you don't even give them the time of day. So why should they give you the time of day? So it's ultimately up to you. Yeah, if you don't want this to be a missed opportunity, then stop waiting. Don't let it be a missed opportunity. You need to come forward and let this person know how you feel. No matter how difficult it is. They will give you another shot, but don't fuck them over, basically. Wise strength here, please. Can I get one more? We have the Hierophant reversed with the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Taurus and Leo, like I said. We have Leo up here too. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Anyways, I feel like they are waiting for you to make a decision. They know that you're going to end this situation in the past. So it's balls in your court. It's exactly what I just said. They're holding themselves back because you caused the disunion. My head's tingling again, so that's prominent message. You caused the disunion, or you didn't get this off the ground. You rejected them in a sense, because you were holding back your feelings. Because the King of Cups, he loves deeply. He's very... his emotions run deep, but he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. So he's very caring, loving, nurturing. He has a lot of love to give, and he will give it, but he expresses it in a different way. So he's not very expressive. He kind of holds back. And I feel like this person is forcing themselves to not come forward, to not offer you anything, and to hold their emotions back, because they're basically mirroring you, because that's what you did. Could be vice versa. Take it where it fits. But yeah. You already know how they feel. I feel like they put most of the work in. Oh yeah, here comes that offer. Because we have the Moon reversed, which is secrets coming out. Some of the secrets might have burdened them. So with the Seven of Swords being in your blockage, you either found something out about them or they found something out about you. And I feel like they found it out about you going back to an ex, or trying to. Anyways, they might have seen you posting comments or liking shit on social media, or you saw this person doing that, and it's caused a lot of stress and burdens. Because it has to do with the past. But I feel like this person is stressed out and kind of upset that they're still tied to you. It's almost like wanting to let someone go, but you just can't. It's like I've invested too much into this already, even though we haven't been together. It's like I can't give up yet. This person just knows there's more to this story. Like, it hasn't even started yet. They want this. They want to take a leap of faith with you. There's that new beginning, and then there's the love offer, the Knight of Cups. Taking a risk. and offering love. They want you to do that because they did it already. So they're just waiting for you to offer your cup of love, Libra. Or you might be waiting for this person, vice versa, whatever. But I feel like they're waiting on you for the majority. Alright, so potential outcome. We have the Five of Wands. There's more conflict, not seeing eye to eye. I feel like this is inner conflict, though. I feel like that's part of your blockage, too, is you don't like confrontation. You don't want to deal with conflict, so you might be just assuming that this person's going to fucking battle it out with you. Because you took too fucking long. I feel like some of you fear that. What is this conflict for the potential outcome? Knight of Wands, so they might view you as a player. This is very, and if that's not the case, you might view them as a player, but even if there's no players in the fucking game here, I feel like this is conflict over the inconsistencies. So either you're feeling this way or they are, but I feel like this was a very hot and cold, in and out connection, which is why there's a missed opportunity. You two were not on the same page. So I felt like I started saying this and then I stopped. About divine timing and perfect timing. I feel like you, because you were still hanging on to the past, you felt like it was the wrong time, like the right person but the wrong time. There's a song, it's a country song, Right Girl, Wrong Time, something like that. I kind of feel that situation going on, whether it was on their side or your side. Take it where it fits, it's energy. But I feel like that's why it was so inconsistent, because you were prioritizing your priorities were elsewhere, basically. This person wasn't one of them, or you weren't one of them, or a priority for this person. So I feel like in the future outcome, within a month's time, there will be communication, but this person's going to think, they're not going to trust it, which is a blockage, or you're not going to trust it, whichever. You could be dealing with another Libra, and that's why I'm getting so fucking confused with the, you or them thing, energy, but this is thinking it's going to be the same old shit. And you guys might argue about it. Or it's just an internal conflict, like, is Libra really here to stay? This is somebody who's not very happy, so if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or if they have it prominently in their chart, I just heard Sagittarius rising or ascendant, they might be kind of unhappy with this. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could have that in your chart, or they could, whichever. But this is not being happy that this commitment hadn't gotten off the ground. Like, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, like I said, they're very intuitive, they're very spiritual, but they're very grounded and practical as well. They know what they want. And I feel like you didn't always know what you wanted, especially when you first came and reconnected with this person. It was like the right girl, or right guy, wrong time, male, female, whatever. I think it was very upsetting that it didn't move forward. Can I get more on the Knight of Wands? So there's a lot of internal conflict that's coming because it didn't get off the ground initially. But I feel like you guys will overcome this. You will never know if you don't try, though. Five of Pentacles reversed, coming out of the cold. What did I say? And then Two of Swords reversed. This is that clarity. Not having the clarity, now we have the clarity. And this is making a decision to come out of the cold. To move to calmer water. Because this is, the Six of Swords is in the reverse. That was going back to the past, staying stuck in the drama. This is pulling yourself out of the muck and moving forward with this person. And then look, we have emotional fulfillment. This is that happy wife, happy life. This is the fucking white picket fence. Having a dog, 2.5 kids, a goat, a monkey, a fucking parakeet, a friggin' parrot that yells fuck. That's what I want. I want to be like, fuck, fuck. Or, fuck you. I don't know. I want a parrot to say bad shit, or a cockatiel, whichever one I want. I just think it'd be funny. Anyways, maybe you guys are going to get one. You're going to teach it to say fuck. That would be epic. Record it for me if you do. Yep. That's what I feel. I feel like this is going to work out in the end. So stop fucking worrying so damn much. You're going to worry yourself to death. And if you have psoriasis and all those fucking health problems that I was listing, that I was listing off and explaining, stress is a trigger for shit like that. It will be more prominent. So, calm the fuck down so that you don't have a breakout. Anywho, I feel like some of you have teenage kids. Or preteens or young teens, like between the ages of like 12, I'd say 12, 13 to 18. Not all of you. Some of you might have younger kids or no kids at all. And maybe this person has kids. Someone has fucking kids in this situation. Maybe someone's acting like a kid and that's why I'm picking up on it. But I feel like this person is also your muse. Like, or you are their muse. They might be doing a lot of creative things and they think of you and missing you and the connection. And that's what's getting them. That's what's giving them their creative spark. I don't know. You're doing something for this person that you don't even realize, or they're doing something for you that you don't realize. So let's see what is going on in love land a little bit for my Libras. Seems I'm way over my time because I won't shut the F up. Please get a couple cards. Oh my god, what did I say? You guys are mirroring each other. That's why it's either Libra, or you two are just like totally mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. I'm telling you, I already said this. You two are fucking mirroring each other. Oh, and I said this too. Mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide. Personality. Pretend. Delude. Gaslighting. This person was hiding their feelings, or you were hiding your feelings. I almost feel like you were hiding them first, and now they're hiding theirs. You two are mirroring each other. So it's like what you did then, they're doing now, but I feel like they're not going to walk away from you. So they're just going to make you have to work for this. You're going to have to fight for this connection, or you're going to make this person have to fight for it, whichever end you're on. And then we have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. I'm telling you fucking what, this is going to get off the ground. Yay. And then from my Oracle deck, Willow's Wisdom Oracle, it is for sale. If you would like to purchase it, email me. Willowvines with an S, 1631@gmail.com. So let's see, what advice or information, Spirit, do you have for my lovely Libras dealing with this situation? You're only as stable as the ground you walk on. That is so very true. So I feel like that is saying you need to figure out what you want, so that you can go after it. Because if you are on rocky ground and you're not 100% sure on moving forward with this connection, or following this dream, or achieving this goal, or going after this job, it's going to be harder to attain those goals, and keep things moving smoothly if you're always changing your mind and going back and forth. So with this in and out energy, which is what was happening prior, it was rocky ground, and it was not a solid foundation. So you had to tear that down and make a new decision, basically, to come back in to reconcile, but make sure that you're building this connection on a solid foundation, and that you're not kind of wishy-washy and up in the air, that you're actually doing what you say you're going to do, or that's what they're doing. Smoke and mirrors. It's time to unveil the truth. Exactly. Hidden feelings. You need to tell this person why you walked away, or they need to tell you. Talk about the past shit. Talk about everything. Hash it all out. It might cause some conflict. It might be a hard conversation to have, but it's necessary. Explain why you were so hot and cold, why you were so in and out, or they need to do that with you. Whichever. Is there anything else? Because I'm going to call it a night. We have dream big. You have the power to create your own reality. You damn right you do, and that's what this is all about. And I feel like this is Spirit giving you the go-ahead. You know, you've thought long enough about this. Follow your dreams, whether it's in love or just in life. It's a hobby or a fucking career path, whatever it is to you. Do it. Just do it. And then don't give away your time to those who aren't willing to spend theirs with you. So with this in and out hot and cold energy, what was happening previously, the reason why this person gave up and pulled away is because you weren't giving them the time of day. So why should they give you their time? So just make sure it's equal, that you two are balancing the scales. So if they're offering up their time and their energy to spend their moments with you, their free time with you, then you need to do the same for them. Show them the same respect, vice versa, whatever. But basically, if you return to this person and you try to get things off the ground, and you notice that they're treating you like a second-class citizen and they're not giving you the time of day, like you're putting way more effort into this, even more effort than they put into it the first time around, and you know it's not them just trying to show you up and teach you a lesson, pull away, because they don't deserve any of your time if they're not willing to give you any of theirs. But that's what I have for you, Libra. I really hope that it helped you. I hope it made sense. I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. I'm sure someone will bitch about that. Oh, your videos are too long. Oh, you talk too much. Whatever. It is what it is. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Go over to Patreon, join me over there for the extended love readings. I will do extra shit because I'm not extending these. Hit me up for a personal. I do have openings. I have 3 on the books right now, so hopefully I'll get those done tomorrow. I just was not feeling it energetically today, and I can't do personals or any readings if I'm like in a funk. But after I got through Taurus's reading, it was all smooth sailing from there. So I really hope that this helps somebody, and it helps you make a decision. But regardless of love and this missed opportunity or potential missed opportunity, because I feel like it's not, I feel like it's coming back around. Regardless of any of that, focus on you. Don't have any regrets. Live each day like it's your last, and just enjoy the fucking moment. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.